Hi guys, it's Nafisa here. So today I'm in a little different setup. As you can see, I have like LED candle lights behind me, and then I have like these fall leaf LED like lights also because it is fall season. I know, I'm so excited too. I mean, it was actually fall season like in October, but I'm a little late because this video is not about Halloween. It is about Thanksgiving and fall. So that's why I decorated my house a little bit and I'm in a little different setup. But I just want to tell you guys that this video is going to be related on Thanksgiving because a lot of you guys have been requested me that to do a video on Thanksgiving and why we celebrate Thanksgiving and just like a little brief history on Thanksgiving. So I'm going to be showing you guys in this video, so watch till the end. And if you guys really enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up and share this video to people who also want to learn a little bit about Thanksgiving. And subscribe. It's so easy. Just subscribe, and then there's going to be a bell, as I said in my last video if you watched. There's going to be a bell right next to the subscribe button. Press that, so whenever I upload something, you'll get a notification and you'll be the first one to watch it. So let's get into the history of Thanksgiving. But first, I'm just going to talk about Thanksgiving in general. So Thanksgiving started in like 1621, but we celebrate Thanksgiving as just a little family-friendly get-together around the dining table, and there's a huge feast, and you have your family, you have your friends, you have food, and you just say what you're thankful for. For example, I can say I'm thankful for I have such a successful YouTube channel, or I'm thankful for such an amazing house, or something like that. You could say you're thankful for whatever you want, and it's just super sweet, and it's a great time to spend with the family because nowadays a lot of people don't really get the time to sit down at the dining table and enjoy a meal with the family. So it's good to have a little time with the family and friends and have a feast and say how their day was, how their year is going so far, and just how like the atmosphere is in their life, and just thank everyone in their life. And it's just a good, nice dinner. So Thanksgiving is an American and Canadian holiday, like national holiday, but anyone can celebrate it, any religion can celebrate it, because it's not really like a religious holiday. Back then it was, but now it's not really a religious holiday. It's just you sit down at the table, you talk, you eat, basically that's it. So it's a American and Canadian national holiday, but Americans and Canadians celebrate it a little different than each other. So I'm going to be talking about that also in the video if you guys want to know. But my history is going to be like the basic history, like history we learned in school. But if you want to, there's like another like history, so if you want to do that, just Google it. But the one I'm talking about is like the original traditional history of Thanksgiving. So without further ado, let's start with the history. So Thanksgiving was celebrated in 1621, if I'm not mistaken, and it was celebrated by Pilgrims and the Native Americans, and the Pilgrims celebrated this holiday on every 4th of November. So that's why the date of Thanksgiving changes around here and there. Like last year, if it was on the 28th of November, this year it's on the 26th of November. So the dates change around because it's every 4th Thursday of November. I know it's confusing, but you'll catch on to it. So Thanksgiving started because the Pilgrims had a successful harvest, and what they did was they took all the food from the harvest and they had a big feast. If you don't know what harvest is, I'll just upload a definition right here. There's a picture that'll pop up, and you can pause the video if you want to look at it. And also, if you want to search up harvest in your own language, like what that means in your own language, the word, then just Google it. You'll find it spelled like this. So it's easy. And so after that successful harvest, they decided to have a big feast, the Pilgrims and the Native Americans together. And it was just a time where they were together and they were sharing a big feast. And that feast, and feast means like a big dinner or a big like food feast, yeah. So that feast lasted for 3 days. I know, that's so long. Who eats for 3 days? Like, but that must have been really fun because food is amazing. So that lasted for 3 days, and after 3 days, it was just back to normal. So it was actually never a national holiday in America, but then they made it a national holiday like a long time ago. So I'm happy that it's a national holiday in America because I get a day off from school. But if it's not, even if it's not celebrated in the country you live in, you can just celebrate with the family because, as I said, it's not like a religious holiday. It's just you sit with the family, you eat, you talk, you thank each other, just simple. And stereotypical Thanksgiving food is always turkey, mashed potato, and gravy. Like, those are the stereotypical food for Thanksgiving. But if you don't want to have those kind of food, like let's say you're allergic to some of them, then you could just have something different. It's not the food that matters. It's like spending the time and bonding with the family members and your friends. That's what matters the most. So this year, you should celebrate Thanksgiving if you have not already. Now, Canadians celebrate Thanksgiving a little bit different than Americans. So Canadians do it the first Monday of October. So whatever the first Monday of October is, that's when they do it. And Canadians, I'm pretty sure I searched this up, and correct me in the comments if I'm wrong if you're a Canadian, but apparently Canadians celebrate Thanksgiving not because of the history of the Pilgrims and the Native Americans, but for shopping. I know that sounds weird, but correct me if I'm wrong. I found it on Google. If you're a Canadian, you can totally go down in the comment section and correct me. But Thanksgiving that's how they celebrate it. And I know a lot of you guys know that Black Friday is after Thanksgiving. Now, if you don't know what Black Friday is, it's basically something where you, like, the store, everything in the store usually goes on sale, so it's easier and cheaper for you to buy. So it's kind of like a Thanksgiving shopping and like the holiday shopping, because like Christmas is also coming out, so you can buy things for like your families and stuff like that. So that's another like Black Friday thing that's also connected to Thanksgiving, kind of. So yeah, so that's kind of like the brief history of Thanksgiving and why we celebrate it, when it happened. I know, a long time ago, 1621. It's old, yeah. But now I'm gonna talk about how to have a safe Thanksgiving at your house. Like during COVID, I know a lot of people want to celebrate Thanksgiving, but they don't know how to because they're scared to like have social physical contacts with anyone, you know, because it's COVID, and I'm sure a lot of you are scared. So I'm going to teach you guys and show you guys some ways that you can still have a great Thanksgiving. But I'm not really liking the setup, so should I change the setup? Shall we? Let's go. So a way you guys can celebrate Thanksgiving this year safe and not have physical contact with anyone is through Zoom or Skype. And I'm sure a lot of you guys are used to Zoom and Skype because you guys have to do it for school or work or some other kind of things. So I think why not use that platform for good use and celebrate Thanksgiving with it. So honestly, I feel like celebrating Thanksgiving through Zoom or Skype is actually a really good idea, and you could celebrate it, like you can use this idea throughout, like whenever you want, not just for COVID. Because let's say you have a friend that's far away or lives far away, like in Australia, and you live in like the United States, so you can't really meet that person. But when you are like on Zoom, you could have like a little Thanksgiving like feast with that person on Zoom or Skype, and it's just so much easier to celebrate. And I think it's just more convenient than traveling, like your family lives in another country and they have to buy a plane ticket to come to your place and have Thanksgiving. I feel like it's just a better convenient way to celebrate Thanksgiving. And also it's also a nice way, so you can literally meet with anyone you want. And it's just a fun way to celebrate Thanksgiving when you don't want to leave the house during COVID, because we're all quarantining right now. But other than that, if you guys enjoyed this video, please give me a big thumbs up and this video a big thumbs up, and share this video to all the people that are interested in learning about Thanksgiving or they don't know the history of Thanksgiving. Again, this is just a brief history, so it's a quick video. And also subscribe if you haven't already, and if you really enjoy my content and if you want to see more, you can subscribe, and next to the subscribe button you'll see a little bell icon. Click on that bell icon and you will be notified whenever I post a new video, so you'll never be late to watch that video. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you have a great Thanksgiving with your family. And remember to be safe and be happy and have a nice Thanksgiving with your family. Other than that, thank you for everything, and bye guys!